Hey everyone. Thanks for the raid, Anu. Everyone coming over from Anu's stream. We're just about starting. If you haven't seen my stream before, welcome. My name's Eli, Goblin Lackey 1. You may know me as the guy who's always trying to make this deck work. Feeling very chilled today. Hey Cody, hey Overvoltage, Rooted Cheap. Walked. Yeah, so I was having a kind of rough couple of runs. I was just kind of like tilt queuing. I don't know when that was. A few days ago. Oh, yesterday. Yesterday is the But I had a 4-1 that I lost to Walked here. Goes, hey, big fan. Swamp, Dark Ritual, Entomb, Shallow Grave, Grizzlebrand. Yes, I am the 61 card Goblin guy. Though I am actually trying a build with 60 today. So going back to Chalices in the board, combo's picking up a little bit more on Moto. For a while, it was just like no combo. And we've got third Red Blast effect. I'm seeing a lot of show and tell. So we moved the Pyrokinesis into the sideboard, trimmed the second Lightning Bolt. I was also like debating is 2 Bolt worse than 1 Bolt, 1 Tarfire? Which is weird to consider, but like against some snow decks that are siding in Containment Priests and Engineers, Bolt is just like strictly worse Tarfire most of the time. I guess you can kill Elks with Bolt, but basically all the other relevant targets you would want a Tarfire. Is Elves still picking back up? Yeah, there's a fair bit of Elves. So I'll be sad if I'm, obviously don't have the main deck Pyrokinesis, but also I was trying things with like 2 cages. So this build's like a little bit short on Graveyard Hate. We only got 3 pieces, so if we run to Reanimator, we probably just die. But no one's playing Reanimator. Yeah, so we're pretty hedged against Plague Engineer with a lot of X2s, 3 Crater Makers. Pashlik Mons is an anti-Plague Engineer card. This is usually decent at killing Plague Engineer. Obviously it still sucks, but I definitely beat some Plague Engineers. Yep, build is not that weird, I think. Relics for Snow and Rug. Crocus kind of just white. Well, it's weird for me because it's 60 cards instead of 61 cards, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we notice a change in consistency. I doubt it. We'll get someone with her single Mindbreak Trap. I actually almost did, but then Walked had Flusterstorm post board. I was not happy about that. But my 4-1 chests were like 60 tickets of stuff, so saltiness disappeared. Cure salt with money? Yeah. Alright, we're on the play here. It's alright, Walked. It's okay. Alright, this is a okay hand. This is pretty good. Obviously, 1 land. Of all the 1-landers, this one's pretty strong, because we got a Cavern, We've got a red source off Prospector, Prospector War Marshal, Matron Ringleader. Double Vial is nice if the first one gets countered. We're on the play, so it's not going to get dazed. Hidden scoop for content. Yeah, Walked, if I like give you a Patreon subscription, would you scoop for the I'm joking. It's okay. Name Cat with Cavern, yeah. Name Warrior. We've got one Warrior in our hand. We gotta make sure this War Marshal's uncounterable. Suda, I don't think I know what this player plays. Their name is familiar, but I am not sure what they play. No scoops, Coma. Dredge. This hand's actually pretty good against Dredge. Because Prospector's in it. It sucks to have like Matron and Ringleader, because those are what they blind name with Cabal Therapy. But Prospector War Marshal buys you a lot of time. Goes to 6. Yeah, it's the party mechanic coming through. If I wanted to be ultra conservative, I could lead on Prospector here. But off chances they are not Dredge. It's way better to do this. Also, it's like not that risky unless they can turn 1, do something really incredible. So either bodes very well or very... Oh, it bodes very well. Okay. I guess Karn would be pretty problematic for us. If we don't draw lands. But if we do draw lands, we're fine. Ooh, that's a good land. Actually, a couple lines here already. We can Violent Prospector, cast War Marshal, sack War Marshal, play Vial. That's the really aggressive play. True, thanks to the follow. The more conservative, better setup line is just Wasteland the Ancient Tomb. Because then once the Vial gets up to 2, they're unlikely to get to Karn mana in the next turn cycle. I think we just go for the Wasteland here. Not concerned about rabble damage, given the context of our hand. I might hold back rabble because of Lackey. No? Alright. No fear. Okay, that Wasteland was good. Okay. So... I don't really consider this a mirror now. Yeah, Stompy's our best matchup. This one's very hard to lose. Could get Pashlikmons. So getting Pashlikmons because our Vial will go up to 3, and then we can, with the sack outlet, and the prospectors and stuff. Basically, it makes it impossible for them to profitably do anything. We could go for Crater Maker and just like blow up the Chromox, but I like that this gives us permanent damage on board, insulates against a Wrath effect, and kills everything. Okay. Okay. Gem Palm would be really good. Munitions Expert. Crater Maker would be really, really good. Third Vial, not the best. Is free to play it. Jeez. Alright. Life total is getting a little precarious, but this ringleader should get us back in just fine. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. The 3 Chromoxes is pretty funny. So we're looking for like a Chain Whirler, Munitions Expert. Block here, and I think we leave the Pashlik in play. I mean the Skirk in play. They can't cast Fiery Confluence. I can't cast Chandra. So I think taking 5 is fine. We're gonna stack our ringleader. I mean our vial triggers. This one on the bottom, and this one, and this one. We're gonna upkeep vial and ringleader. So that will tell us whether or not we want to go to 4th. Leave it at 3. That was good. So I'll leave that at 2. All right, so cycle Gem Palm here. Kill the War Boss. I think I just pass. Block, block. Violin, block. So we can actually attack with Prospector. I don't really necessarily need the Prospector anymore, though, because I can just activate Pashlik next turn. Going to 2 is a little scary, because then I can die to Bone Crusher Giant. Cycle 4 second Vulture. That's kind of true, probably, yeah. This is attack free. Yeah, Chandrapus land. Alright, I want to avoid going to 2, so I'm going to keep my Prospector around. Not a comfortable spot. Also shouldn't have played my land before. Interesting, okay. Alright, I'm going to be pretty aggro about getting these things off the table. Oh my god, triggered on any Goblin. We just like machine gun the board. Alright, so now we can go 2, 3, and 4. It's kind of a bad one. How much can we play around Bone Crusher? I really don't want to fetch. Oh, they conceded. Okay. That makes my life easier. Alright, we draw a Crater Maker. Yeah, we're probably getting there. It was a little bit early concession, though. Oh yeah, I cut my Pithing Needle. It kind of sucks. That's pretty good in this matchup, and we can bring in Bolt. And we're going to shave a Vial because of Karn. Most of our cards are pretty good in this matchup. Like, Pile Driver being a 1-2 is decent for the Rabble tokens. Usually shave a Sling Gang because of Blood Moon. Like, Expert's too good to do that. It's easier to get to Vial on 2 than Vial on 4. Shave a Prospector. They don't really have enough cards to take out Blood Moon, and there's the small chance that Blood Moon strands black cards in our hand. Just the way that Moon Stompy is constructed, it's really hard for them to side out Blood Moon. Especially, like... It does have some niche applications as well in that, White Bolt, Starfire, Dreadhorde Arcanus. To a lesser extent, ninjas. But, oh yeah, this hand's gas. The application of Blood Moon is that it can shut off Cavernous Souls getting through Chalice. Yeah, after Karn Package plus Leyline, Moon Stompy does not have a sideboard. That's accurate. Yeah. Like, they can bring in, like, Dead Gone. Like, here's probably Chalice. Yep. Hooray, Cavern! Ooh, that was a good draw. I'm not playing Snoop as a value goblin in the list anymore. No, I stopped doing that months ago. Snoop quickly proved it was not good enough to me. Very inconsistent as a value card. Spirit Guide. A Braid. Sure. Quite happy to see that. I keep forgetting to update the deck list command. Creator Maker's a nice pickup. I think I'm going to play it out over War Marshal, because I think if War Marshal... So the thing is, I want... War Marshal's either going to get pitched to this Pyrokinesis, or I want it to come in after the Sling Gang has gotten into play. Because then I get a free drain. Sure. Two for one of yourself to cast removal spells against goblins. Rough. Red mana. I think they're dead next turn. We can go Sling Gang, War Marshal. Let's attack for 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, so they're dead if we draw a red card. They might be dead regardless. If we go... So I'm one short if I just do Sling Gang, right? Attack for 5, drain for 4. But what if I go War Marshal, Sling Gang, don't attack with... Or attack with everything but the Sling Gang. They block War Chief and then take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So we keep slinging back. Thanks for making everything easy for me, Ancient Tomb. Alright, well, we got the bye matchup round 1. They almost got us in game 1. Triple Rabble. But the Ringleader really delivered. Gave us double removal. And the Pashlik basically locked up the board from there. I guess the other like reasonable matron target would be Chain Whirler. Because the Chain Whirler, you just vial it in and then kill all the tokens and then eat the Rabble Master in combat. Pashlik's more of a long-term solution, right? Because if they just don't attack with the Rabble, then you kind of have to vial in the Chain Whirler to stop dying to the tokens. The Chain Whirler's good as a surprise answer to Rabble, but not super good as just a a tutor target. Faye Frog, thanks for the follow. Hey, Mephistopheles. How you doing? Alright, don't know who this is. It's a pretty decent playing Final Fantasy 14. Cool. Alright, this hand seems acceptable. Triple Caverns gonna vary in mileage. It's an Ancient Tomb Chalice deck. Alright, well, glad we have Chalices. Ringleader's an excellent pickup. Chalice bracket's what we want to be in. Smooth Stompy again. It could be Eldrazi. It's kind of a bummer. Looks like Eldrazi then. Wow. That's aggressive. Alright. Sure. Alright, no Thought-Knot Seer. That's appreciated. I'd love a War Marshal here. Jump on. Rude. Expert would be really good there. This is Smasher, we're in trouble. Why'd I say anything? That was actually pretty good. Let's kill this right now. Alright. Guess I kind of need them to be flooded here. Ooh. Crater Maker would be an insane punish there. Hey, Brett. Kind of interesting spot. Sling Gang keeps us from dying to a second Smasher, but they evidently don't have a second Smasher. Safe plays. I mean, I could Matron for Lackey. If I Matron for Skirk, can I get Muxus into play? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd be 1 mana short. Your land would be insane, but I think Matron for Skirk, Matron for Lackey makes sense here. So if I draw land, then I can Matron for Munitions Expert, kill the Reality Smasher, and attack. And if I get both of these in play, I just win. Okay. Pingu, thanks. Pingu, how are you not already following? Damn. We play around removal spell. I don't think they have one. Because if they did, they would have cast it. Unless they drew it this turn. Okay. Probably should have gotten Skirk there. Yeah, they really floated. Good start, but not good enough for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can Ballista for 3. So I'll block. Go to 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Dismember. Dismember Muxus. Sure. No, they're just dead to Pile Driver. They have a lot of removal main deck, Dismember and Warping Whale. Good to know. It looks like they are colorless Eldrazi, so they're not playing Plague Engineer, most likely. Alright. Bolt's okay. Trashmaster's really good. Pyrokinesis is quite good. I wonder if Bolt's actually bad versus this version. Bolt might just be bad, actually. Doesn't really trade, like they're probably gonna leave in Chalices. It doesn't kill the most relevant creatures. It kills Mimic, which is the easiest thing to kill. And it kills didn't see white, so they're probably not playing Displacer. Like having a little bit of burn could be handy, but now that it's been a few months, do you like with the addition of Muxus done to the deck, or just play it because it's too good not to? More the second. Like Muxus is fun, but it's also like kind of dumb. Right, this hand, it keeps 7. I don't feel comfortable keeping this hand. This hand's also kind of rough. But I really don't want to go to 5. Go on the Pile Driver. Actually, I might have to bottom sling there. Thinking of it. Whoa. Alright. Guess that's one way to win races. Do you have Thought-Knot Seer on this? This is on this one. Okay. Yeah. Ringleader's more fun. Most of the time. Don't really want to draw Pile Driver, so... Wasteland. They currently can't equip this thing. I could just port. I am taking 4 damage a turn, though. I'm just supposed to port. Not enough fantastic spot here, but we do have Creator Makers to draw to, which are really good. Even Vial would be a nice pickup at this point. Alright. Well, Basilisk's Collar isn't super relevant, I think. Ooh, Vial. Hmm. So the plan is to get them stuck on actual... I think that's why I'm porting Ancient Tomb over Temple. In case they like a GT. If they have Smasher, I'm probably dead. Okay, Cameron on Ape, love it. Find Oko or Uro more backbreaking games. I lose to Uro way more than Oko. Oko's not hard to beat whatsoever. Okay, I guess that's a combo. So we're gonna go to 6. If I could ban a card, what would I ban? I'd ban Dreadhorde and then Uro. They're not doing anything with their Eye of Ugin mana, so I'm gonna waste the Temple and then port the Tomb. Plan is Matron for Creator Maker next turn. I should kill the Tomb because of list activations, actually. You're at 30. Pyrokinesis would be really nice just to make this easier on me. Okay, War Marshal is actually pretty good. Huh. I think they have removal in hand. So the plan is to... Honestly, kind of depends on whether or not they have removal and how we'll block. Borg. This feels like they have Dismember or some other removal. 1, 2, 3, 4. File in the Creator Maker now. Is it better to just block with War Marshal? I don't think so. Actually gonna go to 2 here. Okay. So now, okay, now I can just do this. Okay. For 5, board is clear. What to do with this vial is tricky. I'm gonna ban Uro, not Oko again. I mean, results indicate that Oko's way, like, more common than is reasonable in decks, right? It's just, like, too popular. I think I'm gonna... This game's tough. This game's really interesting, actually. Can't quite set up a kill on a Smasher. I almost want to vial in War Marshal in my upkeep, tick vial to 3, because I really want to tick up this vial. But the problem is, if I go, I guess like porting them is keeping them off, what? Nothing? I guess porting doesn't matter. In the majority of circumstances here. Land's kind of a meh draw. This line is bad against Thought-Knots here, kinda. I guess it's not that bad, because if they... Alright, let's go. Beer God? Thought-Knot. 3, 4, 5. So we'll expert this. And then... If I was going to 4, do I Violin Ringleader in my upkeep here? If I Violin Slingang now, I can get a free drain. I think I like that. My life total is pretty relevant. Feels like they have a removal spell, so... This game's tight. Second Sling Gang. That's really nice insurance. I should tap differently. Expert Creator Maker, excellent. Excellent hits. Not dead to Smasher, so. I think we're gonna see Dismember on Sling Gang. No, okay. They do have Thought-Knot Seer, doesn't really matter, because we have kind of double answer here. Double Smasher. Yep. So regardless of what they take here, we can kill it. Guess they should take the Expert then, because it's more mana efficient. Or they just take the Sling Gang. If they have the removal spell, then taking Sling Gang makes sense. Take Creator Maker, okay. Another Spirit Guide. Sure. I wonder if we can kill them. Alright, we're gonna kill that Thought-Knot Seer. Draw a card. Now they might be dead. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think they're dead. Play Sling Gang, attack with everything. They block Sling Gang, they take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 11, and then we drain them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's more damage if you put in Mogul Martian Lackey. I guess it's the same, because if I put in Mogul Martial Lackey, I can't attack with Sling Gang. So it turns out to be the same, I think, but this preserves the Sling Gang in my hand, I guess. Sacking stuff in combat is broken. Right, we have 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Exacxies. So if they had blocked the ringleader, they weren't dead. Whew. All right. That was a cool match. Well, those are our two best matchups, basically. So it was tight, though. There's a lot of like micro decisions in that game too, especially. So the thing I hope to show there is with the drawing of the vial in turn 3 turned out to be really good, right? Because it let us go Matron for Crater Maker in the same turn and vial it in. So once I drew the vial, I knew that my plan was to just stop them from slamming as much stuff by wasting and porting them, even though I was taking like 4 or 5 a turn from the Endless one, and they were gaining 1,000,000 life. You know, they had a Batter Skull, basically. It was just about delaying until the vial ticked up from that point. The other really good draw on that spot would be like War Chief, which accomplishes the similar things in that it just makes you much, much faster. Because with turn 3 War Chief, you can go Matron for Crater Maker and activate it all in the same turn. So then it goes from 6 mana to 4. Yeah, I missed damage on this deck. I don't know. I can't really say that because I didn't really play when that was a thing. But like a lot of my, it's like no group of cards has been more like subtly nerfed than Goblins by damage not being on the stack. All right, on the play. Don't know who this is, so. All right. Sand's actually not even that bad if the Locky gets killed or countered, because then we have double 2-drops and a port. So it's a functional hand. It's not a great hand if the Locky gets messed with, but. Island Ponder, come on. Ooh. Alright, I think the plan is port them and then Crater Maker next turn. Hopefully they don't have another 1-drop that can block. Double Bloodghast is kind of spooky. And there's a land. But Bloodghasts cannot block. It is nice if they get Bridge from Below into the graveyard. Crater Maker will pop it before it kills the pitcher. Okay. I don't think Hogaak plays instant speed interaction here. Alright, it didn't hit a Hogaak, which is very much appreciated. Didn't hit a Sacrifice Outlet. So we could get Altar comboed. Save a land, potentially. It's good. That was good Muxus, though. We can go pile driver port, kill them. Turn. Okay. Can't block. Vengevine. Okay, double Vengevine. Crab. Okay. Still fine. Less fine. Much less fun. And they hit Gravecrawler. Zombie. Alright. Oh, okay. That one hit nothing. Alright. We need red source. Alright, so they have 3 blockers. Oh, man. So we attack with everything. They go block pile driver. Crab blocks Muxus. Vengevine blocks Lackey. Yep. It's a big pile driver. Oh, can they not block? Can they avoid blocking Muxus? Block both lackeys. That's bad. I guess they do go to 3. Oh, they ordered their bridges wrong. I don't know if they have control over that on my turn though. Alright. Just port blue here. It's close. My ringleader draw was pretty bad. 1, 2, jeez, fetch lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not dead. Okay, now I'm dead. Yeah, the ringleader draw was really bad. If we drew, yeah, if we literally just drew another red source, I think we win. That sucks. Oh, we had that one pretty handily. Two more cuts. Shave a pile driver and yeah, we're playing 60 today. Oh, I could cut a land. I'll shave a port. Our Muxus flip was okay. We hit 2 munitions experts that weren't very good. They were actually completely ineffective because it was just bloodgasts. And then we hit pile driver and a 4 Chief, which is very good, but his hand's pretty bad. This one's even worse. We have 2 uncastable experts. Okay. I wonder if I'm supposed to bottom land here, actually. Could just bottom the Pyrokinesis. Guess I'll bottom the Pyrokinesis. We're fine drawing those cards. I guess the land would kind of suck, but you can fetch death in here. Yeah, if we found Sling Gang, obviously it was a win, but yeah, we needed to draw. If we drew the 4th land, we could have made turn for Pile Driver. Okay, gonna expert that thing. Crater Maker is nice, actually. Goblin King with the raid. Hello, Goblin King. They milled 2 Bayous. That's gonna be relevant info to keep track of. Alright. I'm putting the Crater Maker. Draw land, we can cast Chain Whirler. This guarantees the next Lackey hit, most likely. And it's also a sacrifice outlet that I want to keep in play because of Bridge from Below. That was a good draw. Land goes weird there. I expect Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy. Hopefully it's Trophy. It's probably their last Bayou. That sucks. Any of our Graveyard Hate would be a nice pickup. Caracas would be really nice. If I draw land, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tap out. Yeah. I think I need this Crater Maker to pop a bridge when I kill this crab. Oh, they're out of fetchables already. Bayou, Bayou, Swamp. Bridge. Man. Save Hogaak in hand. Screwed. Alright, so they don't have Gak in hand. That's good to know. Alright, we'll pop this for mana efficiency. Hopefully we draw a red source so we can Chain Whirler, because Chain Whirler is actually pretty good on this board now. Kills the Bloodghast and bricks Vengevine. Damn. Alright, let's get Sling Gang here. It's really awkward that I'm getting 2 uncastables. Ashik Mons might be better. Could just get Munitions Expert to kill the Vengevine. It's not bad. They only got 2 cards, so it might be difficult for them to trigger Vengevine again. I think I don't chump. Yeah, let's get Munitions Expert. Oh. Oh, it was a free attack. Oops. If they draw Gak, I need to draw Caracas to I could have gotten for Skirk. It was kind of scary. I can cast Gravecrawler. Okay. It does give the things haste. Maybe I should have jumped. Oh wow, their last card's Gag. Alright, Caracas one time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit too slow. Block here. Oh yeah, that's an early concession. I could draw Caracas and no. Nah, I can't win from there. Alright. Kind of rough one. I feel like we got pretty unlucky. We had a mold of 5, and our Muxus. Muxus has a lot of ways to hit sack outlets there because it's 3 Crater Makers, 2 Skirks, 2 Slangangs, 7. Passionate Commands would have been just as good, basically, as Reach. War Marshals would have done it. Yeah. That's fine. It was close. Our mana was just a little awkward there. Port, mountain, mountain, or mountain, mountain, or mountain, port, port, rather. Just need the other red source. Yeah. Ooh, 80 cards. All right. Good to know. Seems very slow against a Yorion deck, but file on the port. Very good. And we have our late game set up. We do have force. All right. Pitch Uro? That's a good sign. Well, it might just mean they have another Uro, but... Savannah. The fuck? Other force? No? Okay. I'm confused. These are not the lands one expects from a Yorion Force of Will deck. Alright. Yeah, some sort of Bant deck. Makes sense. A proactive 3-drop is nice. I'm fine drawing lands, so I'm not gonna fetch. Okay. That was a pretty bad draw. Get Badlands here. In case they wasteland, I still want a black source in play. I imagine they're holding a plow here. I guess if we just draw 2 lands, we probably win. Or Prospector. Like, decay the vial now. Not what this looks like. Please be trophy. That's a bummer. And we got a pile driver in for free. Well, we bought into the vial and a land. Not terrible, I guess. Don't love where we are, to be honest. Okay. I mean, if we draw 2 lands, we win, so. It's probably a pretty good brainstorm. I feel like you're supposed to decay upkeep if you're going to decay there. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's obnoxious. GFHGHD, thanks to the follow. Pile Driver or Pashlik here? Pashlik's better if we draw a land, because then we can play mana efficiency, even though Pile Driver is more damage. Wow. Plow is kind of the reason to Pile Driver, I think. Dull Wasteland, your 80 card deck. Okay. Yeah. If we had fetched upkeep to we're gonna draw on the second Muxus, that's really, really bad. Are you for real? Excuse me? Okay. So we kept a 5-lander? Or 4-lander? We didn't draw another one? Cool. This game sucks. Oko? Knight, I guess? Well, guess we lose unless we draw Port or Wasteland. Ideally Port. Okay. Triple Wasteland, huh? So. Well, opponent kinda drew the nuts, seems like. Land? Alright. What am I supposed to play? Playing a Ringleader here? Probably Ringleader. Playing out Slinging's better if they have an Oko or something, because then we can attack with the ringleader as well. But this, if we draw Skirk, I guess this is bad because we're trying to draw lands in a sense, but eh. Okay, there's Skirk and Lackey. That's really good. Alright. Got a chance. Jag with the follow. Hello? Astrolabe. Problem with our Muxus flips is that both our Sling Gangs in our hand, so our chances of killing them very suddenly are pretty low. They're also at 17. Bog, sure. Okay. Hey, Bog boy. Question is, do we sacrifice Ringleader or do we sacrifice Skirk? Probably Ringleader. Because we have the second Muxus in our hand. Could kill the Uro. That was a very good hit. Guess I kind of want them to spend the mana to rebuy Uro, right? The thing is that Astrolabe can't block Pile Driver. Or can, but Uro can't. I think I kill the Uro. And sack Expert, play Lackey. You gonna force a will this? Fine with that. Alright. That was a good turn. You have stupid cards, I have stupid cards. Uro? I think they die, actually, if they play Uro here. And they don't have the land. Cool. That makes it easier. Reaching for Gem Palm, we haven't used that yet. And we're gonna kill the Arkham's Astrolabe, I think, right? We attack for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 off the pile driver, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 off the astrolabe. Crunch. Oh. You die if you do that. Joke's on you, you're dead anyway. Alright. Cardad Bugado, thanks for the follow. Well, we beat Uro. That's pretty fun. I like beating Uro. Oh, Muxus. Yeah, so like Muxus is the card that lets us compete with that sort of nonsense style deck. Yeah, the triple Wasteland too. They needed the 4th Wasteland. So Crocus is going to be very good against them. I guess less good because they're playing Wastelands. Relic's going to be insane. Crater Maker usually comes out against Yorion Snow. Trashmaster's okay against Yorion Snow. They have a lower density of plows, and it doesn't die to decay, so it's actually kind of hard to kill. And like popping Astrolabes, surviving Plague Engineer can be pretty relevant. Trim that. On the draw, kind of want to leave one Prospector in the deck as a matron target, and they showed like a million dual lands, so I don't really want to trim a Wasteland. Maybe I'll just bring in one Caracas, since it's not going to be like as insane as it is versus regular 80 card Snow. Playing a Green Sun package, I could board in Grafdigger's Cage. Another card that stops Uro and stops Green Sun as well. But I don't really want to go to more than 20 or below 28 goblins. Could like shave a Vial just because it's such a... It's pretty bad against Containment Priest. We are weakening ourselves a good bit versus Containment Priest by cutting the Crater Makers. I just leave in... Could do this. Oh, I guess Chain Whirler's usually not very good against this kind of deck. Oh, we gotta cut one more card. Fuck. I really want to keep my creature density, so I guess I'm gonna shave a Vial. I'm not thrilled with it though. Okay. A little land light versus a Wasteland deck, but Violence 2-drop can only be so bad, right? Okay. Please let me draw lands for the rest of the game. Hand is Clunk City now. Decay. Really wish it was Trophy. Alright. Good land. Sounds good. No Wasteland is cool. I don't know if they can support back to basics and how they had their mana last game, right? They had like so many duels. Alright. Relic would be nuts. War Chief would be really good. It is disgusting how easy it is to fetch land. Fetch lands are so fucking broken, dude. That's the lesson. Fetch lands are a mistake. They can play Uro next turn as long as they have another green or blue source. Fetch lands should exile. Strong agree, Jeff. Super strong agree. Yeah, yeah. It'd be an easy errata, right? Oh my god, it'd be so nice. What do I get here? Kind of get War Chief. Hmm. So next turn, maybe just get Skirk. Next turn I go Matron for Muxus. I guess hold Skirk because I don't want it to get killed. We're going for the Muxus plan. There's a slim chance they don't get to play Uro this turn. If they drop a Plague Engineer on me, then... Okay, I have it. Rockus really good. Reb is decent, though at this point it's trading down on cards. Yep. Oh, okay. Sure, bud. It's fucking dumb. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a mana base that should function. That's reasonable. Plague Engineer. Oh, Oko. Alright, we can kill Oko. If they don't have Plow. What are the chances, right? It's some... We haven't seen a Loam yet, but... Oh, you do have Plow. Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, they showed us 3 Wastelands. There's Yorion. Everyone's favorite cards. Yeah, we haven't seen Stifle yet. Also Ice Fangs, so... Okay. I mean, Caracas is a really good draw now. So we can contain the Oko. Looking for like Caracas into Relic. Mm-hmm. Do another fucking Forceful. Guess we'll pour black. Gotta draw our sideboard cards from this point. We're not dead, but it's pretty bad. Like, Force for Vial. Oh no, they decay for Vial. When we're on the play, I think we're just gonna try to plow check them. And just try to go with Cavern Lackey if possible, and that should probably win. Oh wow, they are playing Utopia Sprawl. Whoa. Play Engineer. Ah. Cool. We're putting ourselves in a position to top deck Muxus. It's pretty obnoxious that Force of Will just has 0 cost. Because of Uro. Just does not matter. Here's the Engineer. Fuck. Okay. So the hand is Yorion, Unknown, and then whatever they draw off. This, right? Go to 32, why don't you? Okay, dude. Okay, sure. Alright, we weren't gonna draw it. Saw Dead of Winter, and yeah, let's not go with Trashmaster. So Caracas would have been really good. Still go with 3 vials. I don't know. Could shave a wasteland. On the play, they're going to be more pressured to fetch up non-basics, though. So I think I like my wastelands. All right, Cavern Lackey on the play. Let's go. His hand is like just too reactive, I think. Okay. Bottom Prospector. They have not mulliganed once in their 80 card deck, I'll note. People, I mean, there's only, Jeff, there's only so many complaints that can be levied at one point, you know? Trop. Oh, please play Utopia's Brawl on it. It's just green sun for 0. Okay. Well, we found our wasteland target. We're gonna blast anything. We can blast. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Port would probably lock it up. Ringleader's good too. All right. Those aren't black sources. Astrolabe. Yeah, you can do that, Aramath. Yep. But I'm doing this because it's lethal. Oh, please don't fucking have it. Fuck's sakes. We even blasted their cantrip. Fuck this card, man. Fuck this card. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Lackey. Problem is if they just go like Oko, milk this. Fuck! Oh my god, we're losing to 5-color bullshit. How do we get here? Could... They're at 6. I have 3 cards. Could just get Sling Gang, and if we draw land, we can set up lethal. Could get Jump on. Jump home draws me a card. Could just get Expert. Hope to spike something good. Jump home gives me the most draws to do something with this lackey. Mons. Yeah, Mons is reasonable there. Sun for 3. Alright, well, we got 2 draws to hit something off this lackey. What? Oh, come on. That's just fucking unreasonable. That is fucking ridiculous. So I guess Expert would have killed this, and then... Fuck, man. So do I cycle on Ramanap and try to hit Blast to kill Ice Fang to... that doesn't actually work. I think I'm just gonna kill Ice Fang. Fuck, that's frustrating. It's a good draw, though. Oh, and an Uro. Cool. Very reasonable. Also, you have another answer. You have more removal in your hand. They are drawing very well. They've cast... Yep. They've cast a singular cantrip this game, by the way. Just for the record. 1, and it was countered. This is some bullshit. guess I should have boarded in Cage. I don't know. Could win on time. I'm gonna play Row next turn. I'm gonna life UV choice and seed here. Not like strictly dead because we drew basics, but I just don't want to sit there anymore. That's really, I don't think that deck should exist. Like straight up. That should not be a thing that you can do. Get waste locking people in your 4-color deck with a million basics. No, that's just fucking dumb. Skyship. This is a streamer. Don't really know what they play. This hand's no basic on the play is rough. All right, this is better because we have a 1-drop or 2 1-drops. Back second crater, I think. He's streaming, cool. Both go to 6. I'm pretty annoyed we lost that game 3. Like, we had unanswered Lackey into Sling Gang. They had Green Sun for Arbor, too. They cast like 4. They drew like 4 Green Sun Zeniths that game in their 80 card deck. I guess like blasting the Ponder ended up being bad. It does shuffle back in, indeed. Still don't see elves doing that very often. I don't know. I think blasting the Ponder was probably correct because we were going to tap out for Pile Driver on the next turn. Ugh, it just leaves a really bad taste in your mouth to play against that. Just like, oh, they have this card too. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the blasting Ponder was correct. Okay. Well, this. Yeah, if you play against Snow multiple times in a row, you kind of just want to quit the game. I identify with that. Well, pretty good turn 2. Is this Reanimator? This. I won the die roll. Next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can attack for 6. Put in War Chief, as Prospector. Alright, while opponent figures out their stuff, I gotta be right back. I'm back. 8 cards isn't that much of a drawback when the baseline for inclusion is the text draw card. That's kind of true, but also, like, the thing about the Yorion piles, in my experience, is that they are, like... Oh, God. Very... clunky. And so, like, you have to spend turns cantripping to find your stuff, but, like, that just didn't happen in that game. They just had it. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. You know, last time, round 5, I played against Tin Fin's Reanimator Siding into Doomsday. Now I'm playing versus this. Okay. Alright. No more Dear Mana artifacts, please. Brick? Oh my god, you bricked. Cool. Huh. I have a bunch of blockers. Oh wait, this is a 1/1. Fuck. Okay. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I forgot Midnight is not an 0-2. $13 tier 2 sub. Dude, you're awesome. You're the best. We're 2-2. Beat Moon Stompy and Eldrazi, and then we lost to Hogaak. I got pretty unlucky. It was like... It was close. The games were very close. And then we lost to a million color shit pile that also played Wasteland. And we got Wasteland locked by a million color deck. That felt bad. So we could blow up the Chrome Mox. They played Green Sun for Ramanap Excavator. I am gonna blow up the... Sucks that they have another one, but... Yeah, it was like... a million basics, but then also... like, oh my god, it's just every color. I didn't see red, but I'm assuming there's red there for blasts in the sideboard. Because it's just free, right? You can just splash colors utterly for free. No cost. There's 0 costs. Anything. They fetch lands in their land grant deck? Okay. I'm confused. Maybe we should have killed Creature. I don't know. We can cast Muxus if we draw it. That's cool. So their hand is Gamble, 2 unknowns. Guess they can gamble for... Glimpse? Card Elvish Spirit Guide. Okay, so if they have a Glimpse and a 0 mana creature, they can try to go off. Okay. I guess I'm porting. Get in for one. That sucks, I guess. Guess I'll trade with the Mem Knight. I'm about to lose to some random ass card. Hi. Guess that tracks. Chalice on 0. Probably going to be pretty good. I guess that's retract is what they gambled for. They have a third glimpse. Gamble for glimpse. Try to go off next turn. Third Ornithopter. Can I push lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Probably should have played some blockers. Hey, Sodak. Okay. Don't know how we won that one. Mind Break's probably good. Cage. How does their deck win? What is their win condition? I guess I'll bring in Blast for retract. Nonsense usually. Yeah, okay. Huh. Let's do the normal anti-combo sideboarding. War Marshal? Question mark? Anthem? That would be funny. Yeah? Munitions expert. Munitions expert's pretty bad. Oh, I guess they play Cradle to get that much mana? I guess, presumably. Sure. I wonder if I'm supposed to board in bolts. Or just the one bolt, rather. I think bolt's gonna be better than expert a lot of the time. I don't know. How's one decide on 0, 1, or 2 Caracas? Probably shouldn't be 0. 2 is like hedging a little bit more for depths. 1 is like, alright, well, this hand's gotta be good, right? Obviously, Chalice, less exciting when on the draw, but we have the Kinesis too. We could potentially like Kinesis some things in response to retract. A glimpse fizzle somehow, maybe. O6s. Yeah, most metas 1 is good, yeah. How do we beat no 6? Uh-huh. Stuff is happening. Oh, actual kobold. All right. Oh, wow, they bricked. Cool. Can't hit on deck that runs actual kobolds. Yeah. Well, it's gonna take us a while to find a way to kill them. Pile driver's probably gonna be the kinesis fodder. Certainly is a game. So I'll play the War Marshal. Maybe I should play the Pile Driver because I'm probably gonna end up going for Trash Master with this Matron. I don't want the free Shatter. But play Pile Driver here. Honestly, maybe I should just not even play it, but so if we're forced to Kinesis, we Kinesis pitch War Marshal, kill the Walker and the Kobolds. I assume the second Chalice wins the game. I don't know if they can beat Chalice 1, Chalice 2. I mean, Chalice 0, Chalice 1. Whenever blocks get smaller, okay. Okay. Wow, check out that art. I don't like this waiting. It makes me think that they have something. Oz thinks the follow. I'm worried about dying to like crop rotation, cradle, big anthem or something like that. Expert. It's not. That's actually pretty good. All right, Trash Master. No fear attack. What do I have to look out for? Kobold Taskmaster? Oh man. That'd get me good. If they fetch here, I wonder if I'm supposed to Kinesis the Ornithopter and the Walker. Probably am. Does Beastmaster Ascension give trample? Just +5/+5. Okay. We can actually pretty easily beat that, I think. Let me kill 2 things. Take 15. Shatter. Also, these things have Defender. This is a classic old Magic card. This looks like the big machine in the Matrix, in the third Matrix movie. Really hope they fetch. I mean, this Kinesis is actually like kind of appealing now. Like even if they cast Retract, I can just go boom, boom, boom. It forces them to cast the Retract now. I guess I killed the... Yeah, I killed the kobolds. Ooh. I feel like you didn't want F6 there. Oh, they might not have another blue source. That's actually a good point. They might not have more than one drop. Okay. Gamble. Oh god. Okay. I guess Allosaurus, whatever, is a reason to not do what I did. Okay, we won. Oh, that was a that was a match of magic. Sure was. So some more unfortunate losses, but I think the deck performed pretty well. Chain Brute. Okay. Glad I played Chalice again. Man, the snow match felt bad. I don't feel so bad about losing to Hogaak because I felt like that was just like a lot of small things going wrong. That's just magic sometimes, but the snow thing felt. I really hope they ban Uro soon. Just make magic so much more pleasant. Yeah, Goblins losing to blue control and winning versus turn 1 combo. What year is it? What universe is it? That's just not right. It's just like there's no really easy way or no like sideboard card that's just like, yeah, this fucks up Snow decks a lot. Like Relic's close. Like I feel like Relic and Reb are just like the best sideboard cards you can get. Like I guess in that last match I could have boarded in if the Reb was like Cage. I probably am in a better spot. But I'd cling to dust? No. Seems bad. On my off color, it's pretty big deal. And then it's like worse than Relic most of the time, I think. I guess it's better than somewhat better than Relic against Reanimator, but like not by that much. Just a really crappy surgical. Or really crappy extirpate if you want to think about it that way. Mana was okay. We only had the one game where we were stuck on red sources. Fortunately, that's why we lost. We did cast our Muxus after getting wastelanded 3 times. Hey, Gooey Fig. Who's finished up. 3-2. Not bad, not great. Fruit of the Loam. I love for the 24, 61 Crockers, man. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I think that's reasonable. I just wanted to see if I could like get to a 60 that I like. Because if I get to a 60 that I like, then I should do that, right? Dystopia. Nah, I'm not gonna go that deep. I don't know. I think the Snow matchup is usually fine. I'm usually positive for Snow, but I'm also like a little rusty against it. Like that was my first actual Snow control. That was like a weird Snow control list too. Like they didn't have those wastelands. We would probably be able to come back and win because they're only at 6. I don't think I want to board in uncastable cards versus Rug. And this deck is a good Rug matchup anyway. I win large majority of my Rug games. As much as it's a meme to say that, I think it's true. Like, the way Goblins is constructed is pretty strong against Delver, inherently. Blue Delver is tougher, but Rug's pretty handleable. This list, I don't love having only 2 War Chiefs because you really want to be able to like you want consistently you want Muxus to flip Haste Lords consistently because then he's much more effective. So reasoning with 3 pile drivers seems like a lot. I've looked at my results like over time, like over a long time frame, and all of my best places are with 3 pile drivers, I think. And I think there's a factor of naturally drawing them makes them much better than if you have to tutor for them. Because it telegraphs them a lot. They're much slower. I don't want to tutor for pile driver most spots, but there are a lot. The windows where pile driver is effective are very small, right? It's usually like a 1-turn window where it's like, oh, pile driver here would deal like 9 damage. I think it's one of your best cards against Snow. And it's just a really good way to attack a lot of the control decks. Because Pro Blue is really good. Because they basically just have Elks to block it. Post board they have Priest and Plague Engineer, but at least then it can sometimes trade with Priest, which is usually fine, and then it survives Plague Engineer, so it's not that bad. Non-conservation. It is a meme that Delver, like, people will say they have a fine Delver matchup, but like my results against Delver are very strong. Like I'm still batting over 70% against Delver. Expect to see a 3 of it with at least 3 to 4 haste enablers. Yeah, that's the thing. I would love to sneak a 3rd War Chief in here, but I don't think the War Chief is reasonable as a 61st card because I think with 23 lands and 3 War Chiefs, you're gonna get clunked up a little more often than I'd like. Before I was playing 23 lands in a main deck Pyrokinesis, which is the opposite of the clunky card because it's free. You could play a 3rd War Chief over the 2nd Crater Maker. That wouldn't be nuts. You could try to put Chain Whirler in the sideboard, but it's so good against like Goblin Mirrors, TNT, which is about to get more popular. Though it's about to get worse against TNT, so that's something to think about. Oh, -1 driver, +1 chief. But I mean, like, for the same reason I just said, like, I don't want 2 drivers, I want 3. I'm pretty locked on 3 pile drivers for the time being. The time pile driver is bad when there's a lot of Thalia decks. And when there's a lot of... It's not great against Delver, but it's usually fine in game 1s against Delver. It gives you a chance to actually race them. Like anything that's like a bolt magnet is usually okay. It's worse against Dreadhorde. Like obviously War Marshal is better than Pile Driver against Delver by like a good margin. Because it lets you expert Arcanist more consistently. But it is relevant in the matchup. Like you board them out for game 2 and 3, but that's because you can play control much more effectively game 2 and 3. And also just like the way the sideboard mapping works is like against Delver, you need cards to cut to bring in your good cards, right? It's like Rug Delver. I'm doing something like this. It's like these 5, and I'll leave 1 pile driver. And then I go back and forth on whether, like, on the draw, or actually what I did last time, I brought in 1 Chalice on the draw because the Vial is going to bait the days. And that's exactly what happened. I went like turn 1 Vial, they dazed it, I slammed Chalice on turn 2, and then they had like a Delver and an Arcanist, and I played Chain Whirler, killed their unflipped Delver, and the game was just over. So like I'll sometimes board in Chalice against Rug Delver. I think I'm gonna like try to mix it up, keep people guessing. So you can come at Chain Whirler or like Pile Driver. Chain Whirler is actually not bad against Rug. It looks kind of weak, but the fact that it eats, it kills on flip Delvers, which is nice. It eats Dreadhorde. So like if you force, like, they don't always have Lightning Bolt, right? So sometimes they have the cantrip. They just have to spend their Dreadhorde on a cantrip, and then you get to eat it. And the ideal circumstances, you get to Vial it in when they attack with Hooting Mandrills, and you ping for 1 and then block with 3/3 first strike, and it's just like an insane blowout. Chain Whirler is like a relatively high. It's not just like an independently good card, right? It's just a large creature. So like if the game grinds down, it's like nobody has any mana, but like a Chain Whirler got into play early off of like a Lackey trigger or something. It's just hitting them for 3. It's hard to block. And like even if they like a 4/5 Atomic Wife, if you have a Munitions Expert, you can attack without fear. Because then if they block, then you first strike and then deal 2. So that's what I do with Delver. Yeah. Check the snow match real quick. Don't look at my elo. It's been bad lately. It's been some rough runs. It's game 2. Keep this reasonable hand, but it's like very clunky. And pile driver comes down. Play Uro. Can't waste them off anything. War Chief would be really good on that turn. And they go Uro plus Wasteland. It's kind of obscene how you can get to 6 mana on turn 4. Yeah, so we just lost to the Wasteland on the Cavern, I think. Because we would have gotten Muxus into play this turn. Oh, they had to plow the whole time, so... The other hand was just kind of really, really good against ours. So, I mean, from this board state, yeah, we would need Caracas. Drew like Caracas into Relic or something like that. Just a bunch of forces. Game 3, I don't think we could have done, there's nothing we could have done differently game 2 other than mulliganing the hand. Keep this very aggressive hand. This is this Red Blast was a lightning bolt, they'd be dead. Go Bold Arbor, Wasteland the Trop. And Port would also have one. They found the Dead of Winter, like, I think they found it on the Astrolabe. They also needed, no, okay, so they had 2 snow permanents without the Astrolabe. I was thinking, like, if they just had the Astrolabe, if they just had 1, then the fact that they drew Astrolabe is what actually saved them, because then the Pile Driver and Ringleader basically finished them off. Do this. Okay, so I could have played Matron. Oh, I didn't do that. The game is remembering wrong. But it would have been better if I did that. Yeah, the green sun for Ramanap and... Alright, Moto is very confused. Curious what it thinks happens. Okay. Alright. There was things that could have happened, and then this, the Hogaak thing, not really going to dwell on. It was just a red source issue. Yeah, okay, so we actually didn't even hit the pile driver, we just hit. Basically, the only relevant card there was War Chief. The experts didn't matter. I mean, like, the pump, the Muxus, but... They had Putrid Imp into double fine. Yeah, they just had an insane turn there. But if we drew red source here, what do we do? We can go... If we drew red source, we can go Matron, Prospector, cast Prospector, sack Matron, tap. No, we were out of lines at that point. So sack Matron, sack Expert, cast the other matron. Get pile driver, sack matron, sack other expert. Cast the second pile driver. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we 7 attackers, 2 pile drivers, Skirk. Yeah, so pile driver, war chief, Skirk, lackey, Muxus. So then we attack with everything, and they have to block they have to block both the pile drivers with the Vengevines. So those trade, and then they block Hedron Crab on Muxus, and so both the lackeys connect. And then I guess at that point it would depend on what the ringleader hit, because we get to ringleader trigger and flip something into play, whatever the ringleader hits. So if we hit Sling Gang, that would kill them, I think. And we would have Skirk in play still to counter alter effectively. Because they hit the bridge from belows off the Hedron Crab, so in response to alter, we just sacrifice something. And then both the bridges get exiled, and then they only have 1 bridge left. And then I don't think they can win from there. Oh, yeah, just needed the red source. All right, that's gonna be it for me. Appreciate everyone tuning in. If you wanna check out more of my content, you can go to the YouTube channel. And check out VODs there. If you're interested in more exclusive content, you can check out the Patreon. I recently uploaded something to the ringleaders here. I've continued Goblin Gauntlet. I did a video with Newton Hang on Reclaimer Elves. And that was pretty fun and interesting. That's now available to those subscribers. Thank you everyone who is still subscribed to that on Patreon, and I appreciate all my Patreon supporters as always. I'll send you over to the Cheerios guy. You can follow me on Twitter at GoblinLackey1. Hope you all have a good night.